I'm King Black. I will be doing anime reviews on YouTube, like millions and millions of others. But before all that, some big news happened. Digimon's, for those of you who don't know, Digimon. Digimon's back on the air. The first anime a lot of us have watched is back on the air. Not the first season, the new season, Digimon Cross, Cross in Japan. I'm just going to be calling it Cross. I know it's called Digimon Fusion over here, but if I do more of these vlogs, episode by episode, I'll be just calling it Cross. Yeah, what else? What else to talk about? The story. The first episode was good. It introduced the plot and characters pretty well. It felt a little rushed. I felt like it could have used a little more time. But whatever. I mean, it's a kid show. You're going to have to deal with it. It was really good. I mean, the plot was good. It put you right in the thick of it. It didn't wait around. It did a good job. Like the whole if I'm assuming if you've watching this, you've seen the episode. If not, there's when they're about to get to the digital world, a bunch of shit happens. It's, you know how the whole digital world, in the first one, you know how the digital world affected the environment. Now it moved up. It's moving up. It's affecting the full-on physical realm and, like, fucking with phones and launching cars into buildings. That type of fun stuff. But it was, I was like, okay, wow, it's not just affecting computers anymore. Or, I mean, in the first one, it was the environment. Second one, it was computers. Third one, it was, got misty. Fourth one, I don't remember how they got there in the fourth one or third one or fifth one, mainly because I really hated both. I didn't hate 4. I despised the 5th season. So I won't be talking about that much. And yeah. What's the next logical place to go? I guess the dub. The dub. Now this is I'm talking about this coming off of Beyblade Shogun Samurai or Shogun Steel, which is like any true to heart with any Beyblade dub, it is shit. It is horrible. I cannot imagine anyone watching that. Any 12 years or older person watching that. Even 12. 12 is stretching it. Watching that and say, wow, this is a great dub. No, I can't imagine anything. I mean, kids dubs nowadays are really, really crappy. Like, even Pokemon has lost its sheen. Pokemon, it's sad. But no, I felt like Digimon has had a set standard with dubs. They usually have a really good amount of dubs in their lineup. I mean, usually they get people like Steve Bloom, Mary Elizabeth McGuinn. Sorry, my tongue was tied. And Kyle, and Crispin Freeman, three really great voice actors. If you don't already know, if you're an anime fan, do I really need to tell you what Crispin Freeman, Steve Blum, and Mary Elizabeth McGuinn have really been in? So yeah, they have a set standard for dubbing, and it's they usually have really good standards. And that has not changed in this dub. They make it for adults and kids. I mean, yes, there is some kiddie lines. Like, if you've watched the show, there's the whole blimp scene where the girl's like, oh, look. It's like, oh, I'm going to kill him. He got off focus, blah, blah, blah. Oh, look, a blimp. I love blimps. But yeah, for like children's laughs. And I snickered at a few of them. I chuckled and snickered at a few of them. Again, I'm coming off of Shogun Steel, so this dub was gold compared to that. I mean, I guess I'll go through the cast now. You have a lot of people coming back. The main female leader, so far, what seems to be the main female lead, is played by Sora from the first one. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know their names. I suck at people's names. I suck at anime characters' names. As the show progresses, I will try to remember them. I really will, but like even some of my favorite shows of all time, I still can't remember their names. It's weird. She was good. I mean, she's pretty good, and she was pretty good. I can't say, again, one episode. Who's up next? Oh yeah, the rival kid. He was I'm just referring to them as previous roles. I don't remember their names right now. I'm sorry, but Vimon, the kendo kid, the rival guy, I'm just taking him to be the rival guy because he looks like he looks like he would. That's just the character arc they have him in, with the whole, or like, yeah. The dub was good. I mean, granted, she was good, and Sora and Vimon were good. I'm sorry that I don't know their names yet. I will really try, but I'm just gonna call them Sora and Vimon for right now, because that's who they played. Or do you want, it's either Sora or Ken. Or Vimon or Ken, your choice. Post in the comments. Right there. So yeah, what else? For more, the main character was good, and I'm sorry, I don't know his name, and the fresh new voice actor. We haven't seen that in a while. He hasn't done anything outside of this. This is really new, and he was good. Again, I'm sorry, I don't remember the main character's name. It was a long night last night, and I was just tired. Who's next? Yeah, might as well talk about the celebrity voice cast. Vic Mignogna is in this. Finally, Vic has stepped into the Digimon realm. I mean, Crispin Freeman, all my previous listers have been in this. Now Vic is. If I can get Todd Hapricorn, I'll be happy, but you hear that? You hear that, Nickelodeon? Put Todd Hapricorn in this. He deserves it. If you're watching this now, I am sorry. This is the first video I have ever done. So if I'm like all over the place, I am really, really sorry. And I'm also sorry about the lighting and the crappy sound.
Oh my god. Stop criticizing your video and get on with it.
If you could hear my sister in the background. What else? What else is good about this show? The Kyle Hebert and Vic Mignogna are the celebrity voice cast in the show, and they weren't in it a lot this episode. You got the downwards glare of Vic Mignogna, and he kind of sounded gravelly and like this. Not like... Sorry, my sister just made a reference that was horrible. And again, I'm sorry for all the apologies in this video.
Okay.
Yeah. He was good for the, 3 lines we got out of him. Kyle Hebert, we got a little more out of Kyle Hebert. And if you don't know who Kyle Hebert is, go on to behindthevoiceactor.com, look up Kyle Hebert. He was Kamina, he's Kiba, he's been in a lot. And you're pointing it upwards. It's a shotgun microphone. It's called a shotgun microphone.
I wish it was a shotgun.
But yeah. So, yeah, he was good. And you're...
Oh my freaking god.
He was good. He was actually better than I thought he was going to be. I have mixed feelings about Kyle Hebert. I met him. He's a nice guy. He's kind of a toss-up whenever he's in something. He's not a Steve Blum. He's going to be good in whatever he's in type of character voice actor. But he was good. He sounded like he was playing it super robot-ish, and it really worked for this. It really worked because he's playing Ballistamon, I think. I think that's the character's name. Again, please don't destroy me in the comments with names and stuff about... And get some tape and a divider, and I'll be able to do it.
Go.
I will try to remember their names later on. He was really good in this. He wasn't really good, but he did his job. He sounded like a super robot for like the 4 lines that we saw him in. But you don't want to talk about that. You want to talk about the main characters. So whatever. Shoutmon. I guess we've talked about everyone, but Shoutmon. Yeah, Shoutmon was good. Fun fact, he was played by the character of Ash Rider. He was played by the voice actor of Ash Rider in Excel World. So swap out their lines. They've got a similar enough personality to do it. Swap out their lines, and you will get a hoot. You will laugh your ass off. I swear to God, you will laugh your ass off. But yeah, he did a really good job. Again, I thought Steve Bloom was gonna play him. It sounded like that when I first heard the trailer. It sounded like Steve Bloom, and I'm like, oh yeah. And then we got to the actual show, and I got a little backlash. So I am a little pissed about that they couldn't get Steve Bloom, whether it be for budget or whatever. It kind of makes me sad. But whatever. He did a good job. What else to talk about? Nothing? Then, yeah. I'm gonna just say I would do, if this was a review, I would do animation and sound and everything else, but it's not. And yeah.
And my hand is getting tired.
And my sister's hand is getting very tired, apparently. For those of you who actually care. Post in the comments. What did you think about it? Please, no spoiler. I'm begging you, no spoilers for the people who have seen it from the airing in Japan and just fan subs. Please, no spoilers. I really, 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 really don't want to hear it. And I know a lot of people also really, 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 really don't want to hear it. More than I do. I'm okay with spoilers. I think it's inevitable. We're in an information age where if you're you're not going to be able to go into a show completely blind and have everything work out exactly the way you want it. Hold on. I have a feeling I'll put those down for my next review. Or when I do my review or whatever. But again, this is just raw opinion. So yeah, post in the comments, like this video. Please, no spoilers. What did you think? I want to get your guys' opinion. Again, I'm just some random kid on YouTube. But I'm going to do my damnedest to be as good as the greats. And YouTube anime reviewing, I guess. Alright. See ya. Is it off? Mm-hmm.